Are those deer antlers you got on?
It's pretty close.
No, it would be a crown of branches.
I was about to say, if that was a shot at me, I was.
It could be if you wanted it to be.
That's rough. Alright, I'm trying to see if we are live. It says we're live, but it said we were live earlier, so double check. Alright, we are live, so now let me share this link. Anybody watching on repeat? It is what it is. I don't know what happened, but we're starting this off. All right, everybody. So to recap, Kaleb got the face-off to get 1 point. Everybody missed the first question from Fargo, and then actually Drake and Malcolm got the question from Anchorman. So now we're going on to the third question from Romantic Comedies. So now we are all caught up. Question is, what type of location do we first see Ellie and her father at the beginning of It Happened One Night? You guys have until I finish writing the questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Drake.
I said a park.
All right, and Kaleb.
I said movie theater.
And Malcolm.
Diner, I said.
We're looking for a boat/yacht. Boat or a yacht. She jumps into the ocean. If you haven't seen it, which you probably haven't, go do it. Second question in Coen Brothers. What does Smokey do to set off Walter, resulting in him pulling out a gun in The Big Lebowski? Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to start with Kaleb.
He stepped over the line and didn't mark it 0.
All right, and then we're going to go over to Drake.
Didn't have that one.
Okay, and Malcolm.
I just put he gives his opinion.
Yes, he stepped over the line.
Over the line.
Technically, the dude is supposed to mark it 0, but that's fine. No big deal. The over the line part is the actual part. All right, back over to Anchorman. After being fired, what type of food joint does Champ own in Anchorman 2? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm.
It was a fried chicken shop which sells fried bats instead.
Okay. And Kaleb?
I said a burger joint.
And Drake?
I said chicken/bat restaurant.
Yeah. There we go. Very good. We are all tied up at 2s. So we're having a pretty good one so far. Back over to rom-coms. What TV program does Allison get promoted on at the beginning of Knocked Up? Sorry, I was having a brain fart there. Just the name of the program or the channel, however you want to word it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Drake.
I said E! News.
All right, and Kaleb.
I said Channel 10 News.
All right, and Malcolm.
I said The View.
It is actually E! News. So Drake gets a lead now. All right, Now we're going to go back over to Coen Brothers. I'm having a fun time doing all this production. It's hard, but it's fun. Next, what type of dog chases Llewellyn Moss in No Country for Old Men?
Ooh.
Shout out to Llewellyn Moss. I don't think I spelled that right. Hit me up in the comments. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb.
I believe it's a pit bull.
All right. And Drake.
Pitbull.
All right. And Malcolm.
I put Labrador.
Ooh. Do you think he would really be running from a Labrador? Just a serious question. Drake is in the lead 4 to Caleb's 3, and Malcolm is down 2. Next over in Anchorman 1 and 2. What is Veronica's last name? They're not all supposed to be hard, but also, if you don't know, you might be embarrassed. For the viewers at home, I'll actually put Anchorman on the screen, but in Anchorman, so they just don't be like, what are we talking about? All right, we are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to go with Malcolm.
Veronica Corningstone.
All right, and Caleb?
Nope.
Oof, and Drake.
Veronica Corningstone.
Man, we are having ourselves a battle, and Drake is killing it. No pun intended. All right, back over to rom-coms. Richard Gere offered Julia Roberts how much money to stay with him for a week in Pretty Woman? No, not Ruchard. Whoa, let's not do that, dogs. We're live.
I don't think the dogs care.
Exactly.
Quick question: are they pit bulls or Labradors?
One is a pit bull, and one is a German Shepherd Retriever mix. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Drake.
I said 10,000.
All right, and Caleb?
I said 100,000.
And Malcolm?
I said 1 million.
You guys are some high rollers. 3,000. 3,000.
Damn.
Oofa.
I think if you offered that much, you would stay a little longer than a week, guys. Your final question in Coen Brothers. What is the producing company Eddie Mannix works for in Hail Caesar?
God.
Are these some decent questions now, Caleb? Are they on par?
These are good questions.
Now that I
They're
figured
pretty
it
deep.
out.
Yeah, pretty deep questions.
Well, I've been learning that I've been going a little too easy on you guys, so now I'm having some more fun with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Caleb.
Is it global?
All right, and we're going to go to Malcolm.
I put RTO pictures.
And Drake.
I said Columbia Pictures.
Looking for Capital Pictures.
Capital. Oh. I can hear the line in my head, too.
Yep. Yeah. Final question in Anchorman. Brian Fontana starts to photograph what in Anchorman 2? Looks like you all are ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm.
It's one of my favorite musicals, Cats.
And Drake.
Cats.
All right. And Caleb.
I said lamp.
Ooh, that is interesting. Specifically look for kittens, but they are technically cats, so that's fair. Even though kittens are probably cuter. And your final question in round 1. Rom-coms. What does the 7-year itch refer to in the 7-year itch? So, define it. This technically might be an actual term that's not just from the movie, so think about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drake.
I said it was a sex drought.
All right, and Caleb.
Not getting laid.
And Malcolm.
Longest time without sex.
You guys are all on the right track together, but it's actually the year after a marriage when marital affairs start to creep in. So once they start to get the itch to start cheating.
Yeah.
All right, so after round 1, Drake, you are in the lead 6. Malcolm, actually with 4, and Caleb had a rough one, 3. So, Drake, let us know if you want to go first, second, or third.
I'll go last, third.
All right. And Malcolm, actually in second place. Would you like to go first or second?
Caleb can go first.
All right.
Oh, go second.
I guess we know what that means. So, Caleb, you know the deal. We're going to do 3 spins. But before we get there, I want to give a shout-out. Guys, everybody, it is 6-4-3. Comment below who you guys think are going to win at this point after round 1, and comment below what you guys' thoughts on these players' performances up to this point. I want to start doing that, get some activity in the comments, especially if we're going to be doing this live. So shout out to everybody watching. Currently 5 viewers, 1 like, and we're going to be average about 20, maybe even 30 if we get lucky. So with that being said, Caleb, I bought you enough time to think about it. Here's your spins.
Okay.
Black History Month. Leonardo DiCaprio, and Robert Rodriguez.
Let's
Or do you want to risk it all?
spin that wheel. Let's
All
go
right.
for it.
You're going to risk it all. And you are stuck with James Bond.
Better than the other ones, so let's do it.
Shout out Jake Marangoni. This was his strength that got rolled over. All right, don't forget you can go to multiple choice, and opponents, listen up closely, and you can chance to steal. I'm pretty sure Robert Parker wrote these.
Good.
Shout out. And James Bond. Michael Apted directed which James Bond movie?
Oh, Michael Apted did. Shit. Okay, Michael Apted did.
5, 4, 3, 2.
The World Is Not Enough.
That is correct for 2 points, my man.
Cool.
Good job, Caleb. I'm actually proud of you. You thought that through, and you showed that round 1 was just a rough one, and you can come back. Bought myself enough time to update the screen. Second question. By what name is the character Major Boothroyd better known as?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Q, B, MB, C, Bootsy, or D, Felix Leiter?
Can you hear the options one more time?
Yes, sir. A, Q, B, MB, C, Bootsy, or D, Felix Leiter? 5.
I'm going to go B.
That is incorrect. Does anybody need any repeats?
No.
All right, we're going to start with Malcolm.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Oh, didn't even choose a multiple choice. Okay. And Drake.
I said D.
We're looking for Q.
I thought Key was quartermaster.
Yeah. Shout out Robert Parker for the questions. Third question. Which Bond film has the quote, "Now the whole world's going to know that you died scratching my balls"?
Casino Royale.
That is correct for 2. It was really hard not to do the inflection of that because he's like laughing the entire time while struggling.
Fun fact, I just watched this for a match. So,
Sir,
Worked
you are
out
not
good for me.
Lucas Schilbach. You cannot say fun fact.
that's right.
Fourth question. What is the code name of Goldfinger's plan to rob Fort Knox?
Oh, shit. Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hold the Fort, B, Gold Run, C, Finale, or D, Grand Slam?
B.
That is incorrect. Does anybody need any repeats? And Malcolm, there was multiple choice this time. Please write down an answer. We are going to start with Malcolm this time since don't know what happened the last time.
Is it A?
All right, and Drake.
A?
Grand Slam, D. That's what I have. Shout out Robert Parker. Final question. Inspector, who plays Madeline Swan, a psychiatrist working in the Austrian Alps?
Oh, shit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pronounce her name. Leah Seydoux?
I'm going to give you that because, first of all, the
Okay.
fact that you knew that, and I don't know how to pronounce it, so 2 points.
Okay.
Fucking
Cool.
A, Caleb, you are the man.
Damn.
All right, so
I would have liked you to go to multiple choice just to make Henry pronounce.
I would have said
Leas.
Leas. I would have said
The moment
Leas.
you said Robert wrote James Bond, I was like, my man! Because me and him both don't have a super strong love for that franchise.
Fair enough. All right, I'm pretty sure Malcolm's going second. First spin. James Bond's off the board. James Bond is off the board. I forgot to take the magnet out. Black History Month. Black History Month.
Black History.
And fantasy. Do you like one of those two or risk it all?
What else is on the board?
You don't remember? I already told you. What is this?
I'll go fantasy.
Okay, my man. I mean, I guess I technically could have repeated it. Do you want to repeat?
No, I'll go fantasy.
I don't want to screw you over, even though you should know this. All right, going fantasy. I wrote these, so they shouldn't be too bad. First question. Don't forget multiple choice. All that. Good job. What is the name of the music-hating things in Yellow Submarine?
Blue meanies.
That is correct. I was like, not sure how to word this. Hopefully this is okay. 2 points. What song won the Best Song Oscar Award for The Wizard of Oz?
It has to be Over the Rainbow.
2 more points. Who directed Time Bandits?
Terry Gilliam.
Oof. 2 more points. You like how I scared you for a second? Malcolm's like, I ain't falling for that shit. Quit your games. 4th question, on a roll. What actor co-directed and starred in Heaven Can Wait?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Robert Redford, B, Kenneth Branagh, C, Warren Beatty, or D, Sidney Pollack?
Robert Redford?
Is incorrect. Does anybody need any repeats?
Can I do the options one more time, just to be safe?
Robert Redford, Kenneth Branagh, Warren Beatty, Sidney Pollack.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drake.
B.
All right, and Caleb.
I said C.
Warren Beatty is correct. Caleb, huge pull. Caleb and Malcolm are currently tied at 10. And Drake, you are losing with 6, but you have not gone yet. Final question for Malcolm. What is the name of the Indian in The Indian in the Cupboard?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Little Bear, B, Wandering Lion, C, Lone Wolf, or D, Star Child?
Lone Wolf.
That is incorrect. Does anybody need any repeats?
Repeat the options for me one more time.
Little Bear, Wandering Lion, Lone Wolf, Star Child. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Caleb.
I guess D.
All right, and Drake.
A.
That is correct. Little Bear.
Let's go.
Those are some great multiple choice. I'm telling you guys, multiple choice is an art. All right, we are going to Drake now. Caleb and Malcolm are currently tied with 10, and Drake, you are at 7. So chance for a big old game here. John Hughes. James Bond's off the table. John Hughes. And Black History Month. John Hughes, Black History Month, or Risk It All?
Risk it all.
All right. Black History Month, finally.
Let's go.
Shout out my man Winston and Jay. If any of these are repeat questions before your guys' Patreon match, I wrote these a long time ago. So if you watch that, you might get a heads up. I don't know because I haven't looked at them in a while because nobody wants to pick them. All right, I bought myself enough time. Let me update the screen. It is now Drake, and he is going for Black History. Don't forget multiple choice. Blah blah blah. All right, Drake, are you ready?
Yeah.
Currently down 3, but plenty to go. What African American film's story takes place in 1965, based around the Civil Rights Movement?
Selma?
That is correct. 2 points.
Oh.
It's like that's super helpful.
Yeah, because there's other ones, but they like span a broad time. So
Yeah. I knew what you were going for.
You could get tripped up. So, second question: Solomon Northup is given what slave name in 12 Years a Slave?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Bright, B, Flat, C, White, or D, Platt?
B.
That is incorrect. Any repeats?
Yeah. The options again.
Bright, Flat, White, Platt. All right. Malcolm.
A.
And Caleb.
I said D.
That is correct. D. The rhymes with flat. Caleb is now ahead of Malcolm by 1 and Drake by 2. Drake. What actress plays Malcolm's love interest slash wife in Malcolm X?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Pam Grier, B, Whitney Houston, C, Angela Bassett, or D, Alfre Woodard?
C, Angela Bassett.
That is correct for a point. Drake is now tied with Malcolm.
I wrote that down before you even...
Yeah, that was a tough one to do multiple choice. So it's one of those where it's like, if you don't...
Well, I wrote it down before you even finished the question. So it's like...
Drake, fourth question. What is the subject matter in Loving?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, interracial marriage, B, school integration, C...
A.
Okay, A. My man. I have a poster over there. All right, Drake is now tied with Caleb. Malcolm down 10. Great match. Last question. What actor portrays the legendary Jackie Robinson in 42?
Chadwick Boseman.
We would also have accepted Chadwick Boseman. 2 points.
Tazek Boslin.
Yeah. It was so dumb I couldn't even remember how he messed that up. All right, so after round 2, Drake, you are up 13 to Caleb's 11 to Malcolm's 10. So before we go ahead and start talking about round 3, shout out to everybody watching live. At this point, we have a great match. Comment below how well you think these guys are playing and also who you got into this match. Need those that activity. So Drake, bought you enough time. Please pick 3 numbers 1 through 12 in any order.
3, 6, 9.
Damn good find.
Thank you.
All right, Drake. 3, 6, 9. And then Caleb, you are in second.
4, 7, 1.
4, 7, 1. And Malcolm.
1, 11, 12.
1's gone.
What breath?
11 and 12 are fine, so you can still do 2, 5, 8, and 10.
I'll go with 2 then.
All right, so 2, 11, 12 in that order?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we are going to start with you, Malcolm, because you are down, but we have a great match so far. Your first category is famous actors and actresses. Do you want to make that your 2, 3, or 5?
2.
All right, so he's going to start off right now. What famous actor plays 3 roles in Doctor Strangelove?
Peter Sellers.
That is correct. Clutch. You now go ahead of Caleb. So we're going to go over to Caleb. First number you selected was directors. 2, 3, or 5?
Make them at 3.
Okay. Then the next number you selected was Adam McKay. 2 or 5?
That'll be the 2.
Okay. To take back the lead and to tie it up with Drake. What is the name of the action where Will Ferrell shoots his gun in the office in The Other Guys?
Shake and bake. I don't know. That's from Talladega.
We are looking for a desk pop.
Desk pop. Okay.
All right, so now we are going to go over to directors. This is now to take the lead over everybody. Who directed the Dollars trilogy starring Clint Eastwood?
Oh, that'd be Sergio Leone.
That is correct. Very nice, young man. All right, so now you are ahead of Drake, and it's going to bounce it back over to Malcolm because he now has to get back out of third. Malcolm, the next number you selected was foreign films. Would you like to make that your 3 or your 5?
3.
Right. Diabolique is about a woman who works at what type of school?
Boarding school?
I'll accept that. It's an all-boys boarding school, but you got actually boarding school, so that's pretty good. If you just would have said some military school or something, we couldn't accept that. But boarding school is good. So, Malcolm, in the lead now. Now we get to jump over to Drake. First number you selected was 3. That is release dates. You want to make that your 2, 3, or 5?
3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
Next number is Tom Hanks.
2.
All right, we're going to start there then. What airport is Hank stranded at in the terminal?
The New York airport.
Looking for JFK. JFK.
I would have guessed JFK without seeing the movie. That's funny.
Never seen it.
All right, Drake, we are going to stick with you for your 3, which was release dates. What year saw the release of the hit Fast 5?
2011.
That is correct. All right, now we're going to bounce back over to Kaleb. He has to hit his 5.
Okay.
And that is the number of 1, correct?
I believe so.
That corresponds to comedy.
All right.
In 1948, Abbott and Costello meet what classic monster?
Shit. If only I can remember which one is 1942 or 48.
This sounds like a Lucas question.
50. The Mummy.
And your eliminated player is Kaleb, 3rd place.
Damn.
Unfortunately, Kaleb does not receive any
Was
points.
it Frankenstein?
It was Frankenstein.
Shit, 50-50.
Kaleb, I will say you played great, especially after a rough round 1. And you need to watch Return of the King. All right, we are going to jump over to Malcolm. He has to hit his 5, or Drake wins. Malcolm, are you ready?
I mean, now that I know I'm going to earn some points, I'm ready.
And no knockouts. Malcolm's like, what? Who is this? All right, your number 12 corresponds to horror. What is the name of the cat in Alien?
Fluffy, I don't know.
Yeah,
And coming in first place, 2 points, Drake.
Wow.
We're looking for Jones. Jones.
Oh,
Snowflakes, right? What'd you say, Fluffles? Fluffy? All right, so Drake, you won a match. You are I'm not sure exactly where it's going to put you in the standings, but that was really clutch. Drake, how do you feel? You had a great match. In the comments, they are giving you some love. How do you feel?
Both competitors played a great match. I only had 1 point coming into this, and now I have 3, so it's pretty exciting. It's fun.
That is true. And you think that you might have some momentum going into your next one, or you think that it's just you got to take one at a time?
To be honest with you, I think I just got fairly lucky. I don't see me winning another match this season. So,
all right. Well, at least he's honest with himself.
I'm just being honest.
we're going to jump over to Malcolm. Malcolm, let's just put it this way. You've gotten the shit kicked out of you a couple times in this one, but you played your ass off today. It shows that anything can happen, not just after round one, but after any match. Every match is different. You came to play. You busted your ass today. You earned 1 point and potentially, going to dig out of that bottom spot. How do you feel?
I mean, I feel good. Like the last few rounds, even though I didn't win my strength as much as I did, in the last few ones of round two, I got a category I really didn't like and wasn't strong in any way. But this time, I got a category I was very strong. It's I only really had to go to multiple choice twice, and that was just because I just wasn't sure, didn't know. But I mean, now they actually move off the bottom, I can now say I'm higher than Max. So
at least, for now, we still gotta see what happens. But I will give you credit. You, like I said, you played your butt off. You had a good one, and we'll see what happens going into the week 4 matchup. Kaleb, oof. You played really well going into that, but sometimes just round 3 you just get what you get, and you pulled Sergio Leone, which was really impressive. That was happy. I was happy for that. Are you mad at yourself? You like you said in your mind, 50-50. Do you think that truly affected things, or did you at any point in your gut were you thinking truly Frankenstein, or were you thinking Mummy more than anything?
I went 50-50, and I was like, I think the Mummy one is slightly more popular, so I went with the Mummy one. I at 50-50, like you said, I'm kicking myself for not going the other way on it. Sergio Leone, I think, was the easiest question I've gotten in the match. So I'm happy about that. But I'm proud of how well I did in James Bond. Round 1 wasn't going my way, didn't really go my way. So I'm glad I came back as much as I did. I'm really just upset that I didn't say Frankenstein instead of the Mummy. But other than that, I mean, I'm more proud of my last match that I played and did well in. So
this is true.
I mean, I feel like I'm having a good season so far.
Yeah, that's true. In the comments below, Nazario is super jacked because he just beat me, and he's literally kind of how it played out. He needed you to not only not score 2 points, but ideally score 0. So now you just helped Nazario's chance for the playoffs. So now you are flirting with that 8 spot. I'm not sure if you're 8, 9, 10, but you're in that area. So week 4 is definitely going to be a huge one for you. So everybody, please. You guys made it this far into the video if you're watching on the repeat, and if you're watching live, there are 3 likes and 5 viewers. You need to pump those numbers up. But I appreciate you guys all showing up to play. Congratulations, Drake got a huge win, played great. Kaleb, you kind of faltered towards the end, but you played great. And Malcolm, you didn't get your ass kicked, so I'm proud of you. So with that being said, I am Henry Confidential. This is Confidential Cinema. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so far, and let's go keep this going. We actually had a good production on this one, and we started off a little late. It was kind of goofy, so if you're showing up at the beginning of the video and you're like, why are we 2 questions in? Shit happens. I'm Henry Confidential. We out.